Welcome to the channel. I want to first and foremost acknowledge this man, this legend, this Hall of Famer, who has to be one of the single greatest things to have ever happened to the world of professional wrestling. As a manager, as a storyteller, just wow. Way up there with the Jimmy Harts and the Bobby Heenans. We don't need to compare who's better. This man took a few bumps to help elevate the Bloodline 2.0 story. And as a result, this is going to open up a few different possibilities. One thing I want to talk to you about really quick that you may not be aware of is Rikishi. Rikishi Fatu. His son is Solo Sikoa. After that attack on SmackDown, Rikishi tweeted, "It's done." What's done? Has this whole time that Solo Sikoa has been going on orders of the wink wink tribal chief been Rikishi the whole time pulling the strings behind the scene? It's easy to see why we can speculate about that now that you're aware of this fact, which is why I try to stay active on Twitter, because of these little things that can happen. And if you're not aware of them, then you have no idea of potentially a greater picture that's going on behind the scenes. This is how you can sometimes create rumors, but with actual credible potential proof. Right here. Let's go back to this guy, a champion in his own right, which is why this is a beautiful picture. A couple things could happen here that I would like to see, and I think it's pretty obvious. If you look at the history of who this guy has been with, CM Punk could be thrown into the mix here. They just had a heart-to-heart, moment between the two of them last week. And I could totally see CM Punk being pulled into this, potentially. Along with Brock Lesnar. Could you imagine the pop with like Lesnar, CM Punk, like I could totally see that. My mind blanked out for a second because I'm really tired. And Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns especially for obvious reasons, but also CM Punk and Brock Lesnar. Whether they're all together, it's two of the three I mentioned, it's one of the three, I think something is potentially going to happen. And it's going to be effing magical. I don't know what's going to happen with, the whole Kevin Owens camaraderie that we're having with Randy Orton and all that. Like, I don't know how that's going to play off in the long term, but I could see potentially Sami Zayn maybe getting involved. Because what if this sets up a story between Bloodline 1, Bloodline 2.0, right? What if Jimmy Uso gets back together with Jey Uso, with Roman Reigns and Sami Zayn, right? Because there's also that one there. Then there's The Rock that's potentially going to be coming back at some point soon. Then you got the whole Lesnar Punk thing. Like, there's just so many different places that this can go. And that's the part that is making me so excited. It's all these speculations make sense. Some probably make more sense than others. And I don't know which scenario is best for business. All I know is I am invested very deeply into this storyline. And I wanted to, like I said, acknowledge and thank Paul Heyman, 58-year-old man who, with all due respect, is not a fighting competitor, to be taking the flying headbutt, the Solo Sikoan spike in the jugular, the power bomb through the table. Like, just wow. He really has been such a monumental piece to this whole picture. And I just can't wait. Like I said, I'm starting to go in circles now. I just can't wait to see where this is going to go. So I just wanted to make this video. Again, quick recap. Rikishi says it's done. Trying to insinuate that he's behind the scenes pulling the strings. That is Solo Sikoa's real life father. Okay? Could we see Roman Reigns, CM Punk, Brock Lesnar somehow coming together to the aid of Paul Heyman, or maybe just one person like Brock Lesnar or something like that, or Roman Reigns, whatever. I don't know how it's going to, play out. Let me know down below in the comments section, because I'm curious what you think, and the ulterior motive, because it helps with the algorithm, as well as more engagement on a video does help push this along. What do you make of all this? Are we reading too much into what he said? It's done. What's the direction you're hoping this is going to go in versus the direction you think it's going to go in, if it's different? Me personally, I hope it just has something to do with all three, but realistically, I don't think that's going to happen. You could end up having small little storylines between, CM Punk, like I said, even with the Paul Heyman thing when he was talking to CM Punk about, he's hands off, you don't touch him. He's very, close to me, that kind of stuff. Should it just be Lesnar? Should it just be Reigns? Anyways, I'm going all over the place, and I'm just really enjoying thinking about all the different possibilities, all the different outcomes that can come from here, and setting up a beautiful story for SummerSlam, potentially, because that's pretty much-ish around the corner in the next 6-ish weeks or something like that. Haven't really checked the calendar. So thumbs up as always if you liked the video. It does greatly help support the channel with the algorithm and trying to make me a little bit more relevant in the search result. If you didn't like the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs down. I'll bend it in half, twist it. We'll give you the Solo Sikoan spike in the rectum. Your thumb, by the way. And if you want to subscribe, naturally, that would be great. But if not, thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care. Thank you again, Paul Heyman. Man, I wish I could say I knew that guy personally. Take care, and until next time, bye for now.